Give us your stupid money, you idiot.
And people do. I will say their X-Men movies are getting better plot-wise.
Who cares? This is the 7th X-Men movie.
This last
Nobody
one,
gets 7 tries at anything.
This one retcons almost everything. So
I don't care.
It wipes
I'm not
out.
watching it ever.
Did I say you should watch it?
I'm just pissed at them.
Okay.
I don't want you to retcon something that you should have gotten right in the first place.
Nothing will be ever as bad as X-Men Origins Wolverine. Nothing.
They should have known. They should have known what they were doing.
We've given him amnesia with an adamantium bullet. Our plan is
Don't. It's insulting. It's insulting to sit and watch something like that. I actually like the leak version with the worst CGI better. Because at least I could laugh at it.
From the studio that nearly destroyed the X-Men franchise with The Last Stand comes the film that destroyed your favorite X-Man, Wolverine.
Oh, and did you catch Stan Lee's cameo? Of course you did.
Stan Lee's hard to miss in any of them.
Yeah. I was surprised. Usually they put him front and center when his cameo comes on, and he has the line. This one was a little more subdued.
They mocked him.
They didn't mock him. They called him like an old pervert or something. Rocket calls him.
Yeah.
Look at this old guy.
Do you have a favorite Stan Lee cameo?
Oh, man.
Mine's actually from Thor when he's trying to get the hammer out with the truck.
Did it work?
Yeah. Did it work?
You know what? You might think I'm a blasphemer here. I think my favorite Stan Lee cameo was Amazing Spider-Man. And it's this one scene. He's a librarian in a school library, and he's listening to classical music on his headphones.
Yeah.
And it's cranked up so loud he can't hear Spider-Man and the Lizard just going at it and destroying the library behind him.
Yeah. It was too much of a callback, though, to a better movie and a better scene.
Oh, yeah. But it was
it reminded me of Last Crusade when the librarian's stamping the book, which is hilarious. It's just a hilarious scene. Creative. As much as creativity's gone out the window with movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a creative scene. They didn't need to put that in there, but it's fun. It's just 2 minutes of fun. Hey, let's entertain the audience for a minute. They're here. Let's entertain them.
What's that? What's entertainment? So, I don't really have anything else to say. I can't think of anything else that we may have missed. But
the only thing that if we spoiled the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, we didn't. Go watch it. It doesn't matter if you know everything that's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
The nuances, the acting, the visuals, it's perfect. Go watch it.
Yeah, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll cheer.
It's as good as a movie's going to get anymore, people. That's as good as it's going to get now. Especially when you sit and watch the credits and you see how many names were involved.
Oh, yeah. And then stay after the credits because it's a Marvel movie.
You know, the most important thing is the fact that there were only 2 screenwriters.
Yeah, a lot of the times lately it's like 4 or 5 people. It just goes to the next person, to the next person. Like, oh, we don't like this.
And then it just becomes the Immaculate Corpse game that kids used to play. Have you ever seen that?
The hell is that?
It's where you take a piece of paper, you fold it in 3 halves, or 3/3. 3 halves. One person draws the head, another person draws the body, and the last person draws the legs, and then you open it up and see what they made. There's your screenplay. I mean, you got to have some consistency. You have to have a person that knows the trajectory of the story, what you want the characters to feel, what you want the audience to feel. You can't do that when there's 6 people on it. Sometimes you can't do it when there's 1, but that's when you're working under Michael Bay.
Ooh.
I will never stop hating you. If there's any that's as 2-dimensional. I'm like Ronan, and Michael Bay is Xandar, and I'm going to come down.
You want to bring your hammer down?
You want me to put the hammer down?
And James Gunn is already accomplished screenwriter, so that was a big help with this movie, I think. Because
this is the year where
a lot of new people got a shot at the big time.
Burgeoning directors who I wanted to see do more work got a chance to, and it paid off. Gareth Edwards got a shot, paid off. Matthew Reeves, I don't know what he goes by, who did Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Love his movies. He did Cloverfield. He did Let Me In. I totally trust him now as a storyteller. And now James Gunn. These guys, I want to see more from these guys.
The only guy that failed this year was Jose Padilla. He's a Brazilian director. He's done mostly documentaries, and he did the Elite Squad films.
Okay, yeah.
But he got the go-ahead and a huge budget to do the RoboCop remake.
We need to give Americans a figure they can rally behind. We're going to put a man inside a machine.
And unfortunately for him, he met resistance most of the way. So what we see is the best he could have done in the circumstances. The movie financially was a success. It did well overseas, especially, and they're already working on a
Because for some reason, Chinese people love robots.
We love robots too.
Not as much as them. I'm telling you. Look at the biggest movies over there. They're all
Transformers, Pacific Rim.
RoboCop
was very
anything like mechanical. They love it. They go crazy for that stuff.
So hopefully, I want to see this trend continue. That like upcoming directors get a shot, get a budget, and are given free reign to make what they want to make.
As long as they're good.
Well, yeah, I don't want like fucking Uwe Boll, getting a budget.
I just want, if somebody makes a good movie, let them do what they want. See what happens. Just give them some space. If somebody has the ability to make a good film, give them some space. Let them tell a story. How many campfire stories have been interrupted by some guy? No, you got to do this and then this when you're trying to tell your story. No, you gotta. No, you can't do that. You gotta have a love interest here. Can I just finish my story? Just let him finish their story. Zoe. So how do you pronounce her last name?
For Gamora was Zoe Saldana.
Saldana?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Next time I talk to her, I'll ask her.
I think in the next movie she might be red, or because she takes roles like Avatar. She was blue. For this, she's green. I think she might go for red next. I don't know.
Oh, so you're saying she could be like the new Red She-Hulk?
Maybe
down the road.
She did good. She didn't do bad in this movie.
It should be interesting.
The whole adoptive son-daughter thing. I mean, that's
I killed your parents and I adopted you.
Moses.
And I turned you into an assassin.
That's been around since the Bible.
Well, Moses
in fact,
didn't
there's a
become
lot
an
of
assassin.
biblical stuff. There's a lot of biblical stuff in this movie. The whole getting the team together, Jesus going around getting the apostles. Okay. It's old time storytelling. Really. Yeah, getting the team together is one of the most fun type of movie that you can make.
Yeah.
So here we are. A thief, 2 thugs, an assassin, and a maniac. But we're not going to stand by as evil wipes out the galaxy.
I don't know why. If there's something inexplicable
I think
about
we
it.
all just want to do that. We just want to pull a group of friends or like-minded individuals together and accomplish something great. Yeah.
No, the getting the team together storyline is fun.
Yeah.
It's always been fun. It'll always be fun for some reason. The adopted daughter thing, not as commonplace, but they throw it in there. Here's the deal with Thanos, though. He's the underdeveloped villain. They keep talking about how bad he is, but he doesn't do anything.
He doesn't have to. He could kill you with the snap of his finger.
He's like Al Capone, had nothing to do with the Valentine's Day Massacre, but he gets blamed for it. Al Capone actually didn't even know who Elliot Ness was. Did you know that?
Really?
That's all fictionalized. He had no idea. His organization was so large, because he was Thanos, that he didn't even know what the extremities of his organization were really doing. He was the guy behind the guy behind the guy behind the guy.
He just saw the returns and made the calls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how Thanos is at this point. I'm hoping perhaps by Guardians 2 we get to see more of him and see what he can do. Because supposedly he's super powerful and nobody could stop him on their own. It'd be cool to see him.
Well, they hinted at that when Ronan goes to Thanos and says, "I'm not going to help you. I'm just going to take this Infinity Stone and do what I want with it." Chairman Hatsu says, "No, he's the most powerful creature in the universe." Okay, what is he doing other than making you think that? He's just shitting all day on that throne. His legs have to be numb. I don't think he can stand up, actually. That might be some kind of interstellar wheelchair that he's in.
You're talking a lot of shit here, but wait till you see him destroy entire worlds.
I want to see him do it. That's just it. Do it. Stop talking about it. Do it.
I will bathe the Starways in your blood.
I feel like Star-Lord saying something like that. But
yeah, right? Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? Is, you briefly see this weird thing. Remember that the extra scene after Thor: The Dark World, where they give the Aether to the Collector?
Yes.
And you see that weird cocoon thing in the background in a display case.
That's from Slither.
No, it's not. Because you see it again in this movie. It's Adam Warlock.
Isn't there a creature from Slither in there?
There might be. I think there's a creature from Slither hiding in one of the cases as a throwaway thing. But the big weird cocoon thing that you keep seeing in the background, supposedly Adam Warlock. which adds even more fuel for the whole Infinity Wars thing. So that could be very exciting. I know you're not too familiar with the storyline.
I'm not, and they're building. Gosh,
I know.
Look, here's the deal. They're throwing fan bait out there that doesn't even matter. It's a MacGuffin, okay? And I don't care if there's 5 MacGuffins that he has to put into his MacGuffin gauntlet.
6 MacGuffins.
6 MacGuffins that he's putting into his MacGuffin gauntlet to destroy the MacGuffin universe. It's still a MacGuffin. It's still the thing that everybody's after. It could be a pile of marshmallows. It could be It doesn't matter what it is. It's irrelevant. I don't like that part of the story is like stuff that fans like get excited about.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm excited that Guardians was such a well-made movie, and that it was only 2 hours, and that I got home at a decent time. Okay?
And they could geek out about it over and over and over again.
I mean, some of these movies that come out, they feel longer than the production for Boyhood. They really do. Remember, did I see King Kong with you?
No.
It was an hour into that, and I turned to whoever I was sitting with, and I said, "What movie are we watching?" Because I hadn't seen King Kong yet. It was over an hour.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie we were watching, because it was like, not only was it over an hour, it was an over an hour that didn't deal with the subject matter at all. They didn't even hint at King Kong coming yet. They were dealing with the Depression. I don't want to experience the production while I'm watching the movie.
Yeah, remember when movies were an hour and a half long and got everything?
How did people ever make an hour and a half movie that you felt good about? How did they ever do that?
I don't know.
It's a mystery to these new filmmakers. There's no way you can tell a story in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
That's impossible. Yes, you can. And in fact, it'll be a better one. Cut it down. You don't need the extra stuff. Just because your audience fat doesn't mean your movie has to be fat. What?
Should be on a t-shirt.
Jackie Chan would wear it.
Damn right he would.
Audience, too fat. Script, no fat.
Script. This script is garbage. You all garbage. So, I have nothing else to say about the film. Buy the DVD or
I'm going to see it
Blu-ray.
again. I want to see it again, desperately.
So let's go see it again.
Alright, what are we talking to these people for?
I have no idea.
Let's go see it.
Let's go.
Alright, night-night. Night-night, people.
Alright, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.